Some people think that there's nothing good about watching television, but some other people think that watching television have a lot of benefit. And who is right? I don't think who's wrong, who's right here saying everything have both sides. About the disadvantages part, I know that many people who just can't seem to live without television. As soon as they get home, they will turn it on. Even if they have work to do, they have family to take care of, or they have friends to meet, they will turn on the television anyway. For many of us, is television now is like part of our life. So it really hard to imagine if you didn't think of what television may affect you in both good and bad way. And I think most people have access themselves if and how television might hurt them. Uh, Television have a lot of despite some benefit that they give us, like they entertain us, they give us, they have us to get rid of stress, they give us, they have us to know more information, and just simply to relax, learn new things. There are lots of disadvantages of television. First, sex, crime, and violence are frequently acted and shown on television and might have negative impact on children and maybe some adults too. Kids who watch violent acts are more likely to display aggressive behavior and also believe that the world is a scary place and there will be something bad going to happen to them. This is very reasonable, easy to understand since they are just children. They will believe whatever they see with the eye, they will believe. The second thing is watching too much television is not good for your health. This is very easy to remember, easy to know. Studies have shown that there are a correlation between watching television and obesity. If like you watch television for more than 3 hours a day, you may have sleep difficulties, behavior problem, um, lower grade, and other health disease a lot. The third thing, television make us to antisocial. Here, what I mean antisocial is if we spend too much time watching TV, we will not have time to communicate with other people, to learn new things, to go to new places, despite just sitting there in front of this TV screen. That is antisocial society. The fourth thing is I don't say that watching TV is a waste of time because it has a lot of benefit. But everything now watching television is doesn't have that much advantages. Watching television fills the time a person may have spent doing important things like interact socially with other people, being physically active, discovering the outdoor, reading, using their imagination, or accomplish other things like working, doing homework, or spending time doing their hobby, something hobby like hiking, riding, cycling, doing some art, or just listening to music. The fifth thing is I think that some people now they take television too seriously. One study published in the Journal of Society and Personal Relationship have shown that fewer experience the same negative reaction to the loss of an imaginary friend with their character. On television, as they did when they're real, when they are in their real relationship ended. So while television may help you to feel that you have a friend, you have someone to share with you, it comes with its own emotional risk that may give you negative emotional impact. The final thing is that television, this is I think one of the very obvious disadvantages of television. It can ruin your relationship. If you watch a television instead of communication with your loved one, for instance, that is the problem. And if you are so swapped in your program that you started to ignore or spend less time with your loved one, with your friend, then television is really a problem. Because if you don't communicate with them, they won't communicate with you. It's not. Despite some people, some very active people, they will still try to communicate with you, but most of the time, if you don't want, you don't seem to have to want to talk to them, they won't talk to you. Uh, I really to in total, I don't think that watching television is really a bad thing, but there are more bad things into it than good things.